It was a beautiful spring day for Nick and Michelle Orwick to have their hometown wedding in Clarkson, Nebraska. However, their plans were cut short by widespread floods and broken bridges.
There were so many roads closed from Lincoln to Clarkson that we couldn't make it. So we just started following the semi on some dirt roads, trying just to make it back. And we eventually did. I mean, it took us about 3 hours, and from Lincoln, it should only take an hour and a half. We decided even at that point that we just postpone it entirely. And even at that point, Nick's like, even if it does and all the roads clear up, you don't know the state of the bridges. They could still wash out. And it's like, he's like, you don't want your guests coming and that happening to them. I was like, yeah, that's very true. So, that also kind of just for safety of everyone was a big thing too. And then we had our honeymoon booked for Sunday. I was like, no matter what, we're going on that honeymoon. It was like, and then Sunday morning when we wake up to start heading to the airport, he's like, I just need a few more numbers in your phone for a few of the vendors because I got everything booked for the 30th. I'm like, you got everything booked for the 30th? What do you mean? He's like, I got food, I got the new venue, I got, this. I've been working with Brianna, tried to get things figured out. I'm like, well, do you have, we have to get insurance for that place. He's like, yeah, but she's working on it. I got that. I'm like, oh, geez, I didn't even know you knew that stuff all needed to happen. He's like, I just need a couple more numbers and they'll be set for the 30th. He's like, that way we can go on our honeymoon and just, have a relaxing time, not stressing about picking a new date and anything like that. So, I was super surprised at that point because I had no idea he was working on that. I thought he was just checking in with some flood people, and totally shocked that I kind of made the joke of for how much he didn't help for the wedding, planning Wedding 2.0. It was all him at that point because, he was even like Alyssa Olgin, he got a hold of her and was like, hey, can you do hair? Is this work? And he really reached out.
With a canceled wedding, Nick and Michelle were able to donate any extra food and hotel rooms to people in need.
Anything that we had extra, we try to donate to anyone who needed it. It's like, here we are worrying about this wedding, but there's people losing their homes, so it was kind of like a wake-up call. It's like, we've been together to 5 years, a couple more weeks is not a big deal. In the end, these people are losing a lot more than just what we did on losing a wedding date,